Well, guys, it's been an exciting day in the barn. Anybody that's watching my stuff has seen that I've been playing with 300 Blackout lately. This 230 grain mold from Lee. And I couldn't get any accuracy. I got all my different powders in, 1680, and then I went ahead and loaded some of the H110 back up where I'd gotten a decent group, and I couldn't get a good group there either. Looked at the barrel, looked at the gun, cleaned it. Everything was fine. There was no leading in the barrel, thank God. But it was random. It was blowing my mind, which is not that hard to do. Well, I did order an NOE mold, which I've got NOE molds, which are really great molds if you haven't ever used one. They're expensive. They're made in America, but they're great. I mean, I've replaced the molds I use a lot of my Lees, and I've got better than a dozen of those 6-cavity Lee molds. I've got 9mm, I got 357, 45 ACP, 45 Colts, 44 mag, 44 mag for the Marlin. It does take a different size bullet, drives you nuts. And I have ordered the one for the Blackout now, Subsonic. But so I went ahead and I dropped on with the Lee mold, because I had it. I dropped dozen bullets, and I powder coated them to try something out. And I measured them, and I found 5. I usually like to shoot groups of 5. I found 5 that were between .309 and .310. And I've even considered getting a custom mold, a custom sizing die from Lee, which I hadn't ordered yet, but I did order another sizing die, because I was measuring my bullets the other day, and darn if they weren't smaller than they're supposed to be. Well, I'm like, what the heck? So I did those 12, like I say. I measured them, and as luck would have it, I don't know how they get away with it, but the U.S. mail delivered this on Sunday. Okay? But he's got friends, because over here is my original one. So it's exact the same product, except for this one sizes them down to .3075. Here's my sheet I did. I don't know if this camera will, I don't know if it'll zoom in good enough to do it or not. I gotta buy me a better camera. There is the new one. And all of them coming out are 308.5, which I'd like them just a little bit bigger than that. So I still might order .310. We'll see. And there is the old one. They all came out at .3075. Now, I mean, I know that Lee has a great warranty. I'm not doing this to rag on Lee, because I've got a fair amount of Lee products I like. I mean, the sizing dies, you can't complain about these. I've got, how many have I got up there? I don't know, a boatload. Okay, they're great, and they're inexpensive, so I'm not going to cry about it. And the $20 it cost me to buy another one off Amazon, or $25, was cheaper than sending. I know I could send this one back and play all the games, but you know what? It just isn't worth it. And look, I only did one. I didn't do a whole bunch because I didn't have enough bullets. But look at that. I got all the way out the end of the range, and I have knee problems. I have a hell time walking. And I forgot to put the orange thing on, because in here in the little room I've got, I write out the sheets and my targets, like those targets right there. I forgot to put one on. So as luck would have it, I have a can of spray paint out there so I can spray the steel when I'm out there. So I was, we're going to put a dot on here, and I blew on it until it dried. This one here, I know, is a flyer, because I felt myself move when I pulled the trigger. That's me, okay? So I got 4 of them really nice and close. And that is smaller, well, here I got some, than the standard orange thing you've been looking at. You see what I'm saying? Look at how big that is compared to that orange, okay? So I would bet that this one might be touching it just a tad. But it's the smallest group I ever got, and the only difference was the fact that I didn't size those bullets, and I checked every single one of them. Now I'm sure I can repeat the process with my new sizing die. I loaded these last night before it came, and I'm still on the fence about ordering, because you can order a custom-made sizing die from Lee for like $35. plus 10-15 bucks shipping, which is more than you're going to pay for one of these. But it's still figuring out that somebody's going to make it custom for you. That's a hell of a bargain, I think. So there we go. And I can't wait to get my NO&E mold. And those things are nice. And it drops 4 at a time instead of 2, which, hey, that's a hell of a bonus too, right? So there we are. Some of the mystery I was having, because it didn't make any sense what I was doing. I'd have a good one and a bad one, and it'll all come down to what the bullets were. And which I don't understand, because they were sizing every one of them at 3.085. I've always sized my bullets. I guess you don't have to. I've heard people tell me, oh, I don't size my bullets because the best sizer is the gun. And you know, I'm beginning to think maybe that's a possibility. When I drop the bullets out of the NOE mold, excuse me, I think I'm gonna look at see where they're at. I might not size them. I powder coat them. I went ahead and did the last of the few I had. Got them sitting up there so I could load them. See, that's the bullet after I'm done powder coating. Elvis Ammo showed me that beautiful powder. Isn't that pretty powder? He he does his baking a little different than I do. I'm what did he call me? ODC or something like that. I am picky about how they are, so I actually lay out this fancy non-stick aluminum foil, which works great, on a pan that's got some ribs, and I hand place these so none of them are touching each other, and when they come out, they're perfect. My little ones, like my 9s and stuff, I actually take tweezers and set them up sitting on their end, and it works. It's mine. I'm in no great hurry. So there we are. If you're having trouble, all I'm trying to say, the moral of the story is, if you're having a lot of trouble like I was, just for the hell of it, you know, go ahead and measure your bullets after they come out of the sizing die. I was thinking that maybe my calibers were off, you know, because I never thought of the lead. Because I imagine they make these, they probably have a jig set up that just pounds them out, boom, boom, boom. So you'd think every single one's the same, but those two are different, and they're labeled exactly the same, you know, and they don't make one close enough where it would be somebody just put it in the wrong box, you know. So I'm kind of glad it's that. Got other troubles too. My desktop here in the man cave died. It's got to go in and talk to the people because it's under warranty tomorrow. So I think it's just a hard drive. If luck would have it, oh boy, am I blessed. I just did a backup on it not a week ago, so I have a full system and everything. This little piece of software that works for with Linux works like a dream. It takes the system and everything, so I don't have to sit through 50,000 updates, because I like Windows 7. I don't want to upgrade. All right, there you go. Hope that helps somebody. Goodbye.